Okay, we are back for the very last day of this, which of course is just going to be Santa. I've kind of completely got all over this, but it was fun. It was fun while it lasted. Right, was it better than the Star Wars one? Maybe not. Okay, next year I'm getting a Friends one, and a Harry Potter one, and something else. So we're at today 24, so it's the last day. We know what it is. It's Santa Claus. We've got everything else. It's all hidden away in here. There's a skateboard in here. I don't think the skateboard. Did the skateboard come with it? It did. It was the presents and stuff. I know this is going to be hard to get everything out of the box, but not that hard. All right. Well, I'll take some of the things out now. There's that guy. So we could do a review before we do that. So there was burglar guy with crowbar. There were some presents. So I'm going to put them over here. A bench thing. And a catapult thing which is falling apart, and that was something or other. I don't know what that was. Actually, I've broken the whole thing. Well, we might be able to rebuild it. That's not from here. It's like a magnifying glass. Maybe that was from here. There's the dog with some bones. Probably should have done this before I started the video. But then it'll be a very quick video because it'll be like Santa! There you go. It was Santa. It was Santa all along. And this is kind of like crinkly stuff. It's very hard to get everything out of the containers. We've lost some hats. Oh, I don't think I have the strength to do this today. So we'll just get most of them out. There's the car. I shouldn't have put them in the box in the first place. So that was a silly idea. So it sounded like a good idea at the start, but then it turned out to not be a good idea. Well, there's that thing there. We better take that out. There's a few bits of random pieces sitting in the bottom, but I don't really care. There's the axe. That's on the front cover, so we need to have that. And behind number 20 is the all-important safe, which wasn't on the front cover. So we have to take that out. And everything else. Alright, so we've done all this bit. So there's a bit of fire in there, and there's some handcuffs in here. Let's take the handcuffs out. They're spares, so they don't matter. Alright. Here we go, 24. We know what it is. It is... there's actually a lot more than I thought there was. There's Santa with a fireplace, or the chimney. So that was actually... There's a lot more going on here than I thought there would be. So maybe we should do it with the snow-covered ground thing. I don't know how that's going to... I just threw something on the floor, and it looks like it was kind of important. Alright, so we're going to do it on this thing, which is hard for me because I've got the rest of the container up against me. But hey, why not? It is Christmas. Well, technically you could say, well, Christmas is tomorrow, but technically it's not tomorrow. It's in fact yesterday because I'm doing this a little bit late. Now I can't see the instructions. There aren't actually any instructions for how to make this. So I'm just going to look at the picture, and it looks like that piece goes there, and this piece goes here, and then there's some bits. We better put the bits of fire in first, so probably I should have started with the fire first. Some fire there, and some fire. I'm going to put them randomly like that. There are 3 bits, so I think this is how you're supposed to do it. One like that. And we'll put the extra spare one in, so that's a lot of fire. It's a bit like weird when you think about it. They only give you 3 for the fire, and it's meant to, and then a spare. It's like actually, sorry, I've just eaten some cashew nuts and they almost get stuck in my throat. What was I going to say? Oh yes, it's like they actually wanted you to use 4, but they gave you 3 instead, so that you got a spare, and then you actually got 4, and then they didn't have to actually give you 4. That's my theory. But they did give you 4, but they didn't have to give you 5, is the important part there. So I'm still looking at the picture, and a bit more chimney going on, and there's some green stuff there. Are they robbing? It's a criminal Santa Claus as well, who's stealing. They're not actually dollar notes, but they look like they are. So I do come from a country where money is not all entirely one colour. So there are in fact blue money. That's the $10 note. Where did Santa's head go? Oh dear. This one looks slightly different size. This looks like it's enlarged somehow. Is this just my imagination? It honestly looks bigger than usual. I think it's because it doesn't have the little mark on it. So that's really strange. Seems weird. Maybe they don't put the mark on the red ones. I've never actually noticed. Well, I would actually notice when the... Wait a second, alright. Alright, fishy person. So we're gonna do a review of the evening by pulling everybody's head off. They have a mark on them too. So, oh, I don't understand at all. Not one bit. Okay, so they've got a kind of happy face. There's Santa's happy face. And I forgot their beard. So I have to put that there. And they've got to carry this as well. Really, they've got a lot of stuff. So what do I put on first? Do I put the bag? I put this on the wrong way now. Do I put this on the backpack on first, or do I put the beard on first? Well, probably that way. You want maximum beardage on the face. So it's like, ooh, it's a bit tricky to stay on there. I think they're really pushing it a bit with the with the things you can put on their neck. I think 2 is actually too much. Now their neck's a little bit too high up. But they of course need legs. Everybody needs legs if you're Santa anyhow. Though I'm sure there's no reason why you can't have a Santa Claus that doesn't have legs or functioning legs or optimal functioning legs, because, you know, why not? And he's magic anyhow. He doesn't even need legs. He just magically puts everything in chimneys. So there's the police officer, and there's the little fireplace, and there's the rather weird Santa, who does look like they're stealing stuff or giving stuff. Maybe they're stealing stuff to give to other people. Like I did see someone recently rob a bank and then give all the money away. So we have fishy person, we have another criminal person, we have another criminal person on the tractor, we have the police officer with the thing, we have some random gifts, we've got this thing, we've got some fireplace action going on. There's a little present. We've got these bits which I've broken, but I think they went inside here, didn't they? So they went inside the police station. And we got this thing here, which I think was a lamp to go on a desk, which I've broken. So that probably goes there. So that was the desk with the lamp. And there's some bones. And we haven't got everything yet. There was the Christmas tree. Don't forget the Christmas tree, which I've now lost the top of. Oh, great. There's a present. Where'd the top of the Christmas tree go? It won't really be Christmas without the top of the Christmas tree. I don't actually know. I can't actually see it from where I am. Well, I'm going to put that there, which is not the top of the Christmas tree. I'm pretty sure that's not the top of the Christmas tree. That's what I have to do. That was bound to be part of it at some point. There's the dog. There's a grey steering wheel for, you know, fun. And lots of spare of those things. And that, which I think came off something else, and a whole pile of other bits and pieces. There's a cup, and there's a trailer thing, and there's that. But most importantly, where did I actually put them? Oh, we've gone and lost the sleds, which is strange because I did actually have them in my hands not that long ago. Well, there were sleds. There were sleds. Well, they're called snowmobiles, and the snowmobiles have disappeared. But that was quite fun. You actually get quite a few cool little bits and pieces. Where did the sleds go? Huh. Well, that's just getting weird. Because what could have happened to them? There isn't a lot of space. There's a lot of places to lose things on this desk, but I don't think I did. I don't know where they went. But you remember them, they were just there yesterday. So there were sleds, that was fun. Merry Christmas and all that, even though it's now well after Christmas, and this won't be posted until Happy New Year, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get this posted before the New Year. So that's something, okay. So, and we're going to have lots more cool new things now. So back to the old cool stuff. So thanks for watching, and bye.